Oh yes. Oh yes. Another show, another Wednesday, another time to get it in.
Okay, so am I the only one, like, Maurice, you remember 6 Seconds, right? There was one
Yes.
song he did that Andre just did. And I can't remember what song it was on SoundCloud. I'm so sorry. It was one of his anime songs, but I can't remember which one it was.
It was an anime song?
Son, he's the anime rap guy, son.
The anime rap god.
Yes. Don't forget to say the, because it's not just a anime rap god or an. It's the anime rap god.
It's the anime rapper.
Yeah. I wish I remember the song. God damn it. I'm tripping. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I'm about to say all that shit was completely random.
I'm sorry. If I just remember the damn song's name, it wouldn't be this awkward.
Just gonna leave it to it. Okay, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the IMO Podcast. Tonight, I'm your host with the most. My name's Andre. You will call me and refer to me as Andre. So that's what I go by. That is also my government name. So use it sparingly. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I was looking at this gameplay. I'm like, wait, who's playing tonight?
Me. Playing Warframe.
It looks smoother than me.
Because I tripled my fucking RAM, nigga. I'm tired of that 8 gig RAM bullshit. We have 24 now, son.
I broke it. Threw it in the trash. Done.
Okay.
Sorry, I got hype for that. Okay, chill. It's all good.
Okay, alright. So I'm joined by these other scrubs, Jared.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's right. This guy speaking right here, this man's name is Jared, and you will refer to him as Jared. Jared, what is your last name?
My last name is Merritt. I know, my name rhymes. It sucks. I get it all
Jared
the time.
and Merritt.
Jared Merritt.
Well, it was also funny you had the same name as Nora, so I thought you guys were like family.
Oh, right.
Wait, I'm sorry,
I just
what?
realized that.
Yeah, you and Nora had the same last name.
Like, spelled the same?
Yeah, exact same. Double R, double T, right?
Stop
Hold
playing.
on. How the fuck are we going this long
stop.
and we did
Stop.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean we? Well, yeah,
Oh my
you
god.
two.
How was me and Jared minus
All I know her by is Flo. I'm sorry.
You had her on friends on Facebook, right?
Yeah, and it was
You
still
know, it's Flo
Flo.
Jones. It was Flo Jones on Facebook.
Why the fuck was the Flo Jones?
Don't ask questions.
Nah, yo, I'm kind of chill. I'm kind of like really weirded out right now because I literally have this random, like, at my job, there's this random old white lady that works there and has the same last name as me, and I'm just over here like, yo, who the fuck is this? I had to call my dad. I'm like, hey, yo, you trying to tell me something? Like, who is this?
Okay,
You
I'm
think
not.
You think I'm playing?
What, nigga?
You think I'm playing? You really think I'm playing? I was so shook.
I feel sorry for you then, son.
I need people to stop counting my last name, yo. Get your own fucking name.
That's not how that works, but
Oh, that's how it's gonna work, nigga.
that's not how that works. Anyway, Maurice, what's on?
So, the crossplay for Paladins is kind of weird.
Nigga didn't say hi, how you doing?
It's
I'm doing
just,
fine.
it's not fucking
Straight to
No,
business,
it's,
son.
it's just weird.
I'm doing
how,
well,
like,
Andre. Thanks for acknowledging me.
So,
Thank you for being such a good friend and wondering
Andre.
how I'm doing.
okay. So, anyway,
Straight like that.
so the Paladin Hybrids support the following platforms for the crossplay, so it's merging everyone to one server, so they all play with each other. PC, console. So they have PC launcher, PCMX Steam client, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. Just the fucking PlayStation is out, and it's like, why are we? I thought we got over this. I thought we were done. You know, we got everybody to play. Was it Fortnite? Did they all play Fortnite together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got everybody to play Fortnite together. Like, what is the problem? Why can't y'all just be okay with this? I don't understand.
Fortnite.
Virtually everyone's doing it, and I know they can choose to be unique, dare to be different, but
Subvert expectations.
if your fan base wants this shit, like, why are you saying, nah, this is what you guys actually need? Like, no, nigga, I want to play with my friends who couldn't get a fucking PlayStation and want to Switch. or an Xbox.
Or who wasn't smart enough to get it.
Or my rich boyfriends who got a fucking PC.
You've reached the pump station.
Or who weren't smart enough to get a fuckboy console. Either way.
Fucking fuckboy consoles out here, man.
I'm really mad that that's like such an accurate description of that damn piece of shit.
I'm glad I don't know anybody with a fuckboy console on roof.
I know like 6.
Damn.
I'll talk to them more.
Okay. So, I have friends, so they're not friends.
For obvious reasons, I'm just saying.
Alright. Okay. So Maurice is obviously passionate about something that doesn't really pertain to himself.
I am passionate about a lot of fucking things. Fuck you for limiting it to one thing.
Now start the pumps.
Are you-
Also, your warfare looks pretty sick, Jared.
Thank you, son. Trinity Prime.
I feel you, son.
She just
The
doesn't.
resolution's kind of low though. Not too sure why.
Is it your
That's
time?
how low.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why it went to the other setting. There we go. That's much
I
better.
was just about to say, I'm pretty sure it's your
Pumps have
computer, but
started.
we ain't gonna
Guard
talk
the
about that.
controls.
Had
The
it on
grenade
I can
is
say
this
that
nigga
now.
just this nigga is just now got his shit upgraded one time. Yeah, man, your shit sucks, bitch.
Hey,
Like,
yo, step up! What's good?
nah, damn. Okay. Niggas run on 8 gigs of RAM.
Now I'm at 24, son. We don't talk about those times, son. All right, we don't talk about.
Avail who?
Time in the kingdom.
Okay, god damn. Anyway, let's get into the shit. So, what's up with our first topic for tonight? So, Jake Gyllenhaal went on Twitter and apparently, quote unquote, teased his role in the new Spider-Man movie Far From Home. It is a long time rumor that Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be in the movie, and some are saying he might be playing Mysterio. For everybody who doesn't know, the new Spider-Man movie will be called Spider-Man Far From Home, which is set to release sometime in 2019. I'm not too sure. Definitely after Avengers 4. So there's that.
Spoiler alert, he survives.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert for Avengers. Like, there's probably like 3 people out there who hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, so Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, I really don't care. Mysterio is one of those B-list Spider-Man villains. So I'm not exactly I honestly don't care. I'm actually interested to see if they're gonna if they do Mysterio, and if Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be Mysterio. First off, why Jake Gyllenhaal? And 2, are they going to make Mysterio the main antagonist? Because I don't know about you guys, Mysterio was always kind of like a joke character to me, kind of like martial law in Tekken. And I mean, if you wanna think, I think it's kind of a joke, but okay.
So
But
like,
yeah,
is martial
we got
law like the Dan Hibiki?
No. No.
Street Fighter.
No. Absolutely.
Because that's a fucking joke
He is the
character.
complete opposite. That's like saying he's like Perseus. No. I thought he was being ironic when he said that.
Gotcha.
there was a little bit of truth in there, but
No, it wasn't. Have you seen Hercule, nigga? Like,
I mean, I've seen Law in Tekken 5. That shit was hilarious.
okay, so Rey Mysterio, I don't think Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Nah, you had it right. Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio. 619. I don't think Mysterio is a joke villain. I mean, they kind of see him that way sometimes, but he's also the guy that single-handedly killed the entire X-Men.
Damn. You got a dude that
Yeah, but
kills
it's
niggas that can't die?
that's comic book logic. In comic book logic, you can make anything happen at any time. So
But he did it though. I mean, because by saying that, you just killed Doom.
Batman also beat all of the Justice League. So
He
like,
became God.
I'm not doubting that because that actually makes sense. Doom is dumb. But leave that alone. That nigga might come into our universe. I heard you was talking shit. Yeah, I'm not.
Exactly where you live, so I don't want none of that.
He probably already knows. Like, I am not fucking with him. But yeah, I I don't know. I like the character. I just don't. Well, fuck it. We've had Vulture as like a main villain in the last one, and the Vulture was kind of like, I think he gets his ass whooped in like every
You are
comic or
nearing
some
one of
shit.
Tilbury's
And this coming from a guy who doesn't read
creations.
comics, but
Make
I'm pretty
it
sure
never
Vulture
sees
just
the
like
surface.
gets his ass whooped almost like every time he's on screen, which is actually pretty funny with me. Because he was actually one of Marvel's like stronger villains in the entire MCU, but that's neither here nor there.
In character, not in character personality, not.
Yeah, in power. I mean, I'm sorry, not in power, but in he was actually menacing. Besides, I can't.
Very strong motivation.
Character development.
Character development.
All these things we're not used to having in an MCU villain.
He was super relatable too, like the thing with his daughter, him trying to like look out for his family and stuff. Super relatable.
The actor can act like.
I don't know. Was he the guy that played like Birdman or something like that, or was in?
He played. He was Batman in the Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, he was.
So he can
There
act.
was this movie he was in called Birdman or Birdman, something like that.
I remember Birdman. I don't think
Yeah, no, not that Birdman. It was like a different fucking.
I know what you're talking. I know the movie you're talking about. It was like where a dude kind of played. Yeah, kind of like an A1 film. I didn't see it.
Oh, it was amazing, dude. There were so many like shots where it just like kept filming for like 15 minutes straight. You know, like the type of talent it takes for that type of for that method of filming. Dude, that shit was really good. I was surprised how much I liked it. Actually, by the time I was done.
I might give it a shot this weekend. Oh wait, hold up, Smash. I did thought because I was about to say, man, have friends over, get a glass of wine or something, watch this old ass artsy hipster movie. Cause once again, that kind of well, not signify, but solidifies that Maurice is a hipster because he watches movies like this. So
my girlfriend's a hipster, so you know I gotta
that's
play my role.
yeah. So wait, no, what?
You're not a follower.
Well, my girlfriend's a hipster, so you know.
You only date hipsters. That
That's
sounds like a hipster.
I don't think you need me to tell you when your girl says something, it happens.
I mean, hey, the saying goes, "Happy wife, happy life." I feel you. Son.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel
what was
you.
that movie? That Transformers 3? Hey man, I
think that
don't
was
like it if my girl do. I do. You know.
I think that was every movie ever.
Don't talk about it.
Okay, but yeah, not too much to talk about there. Jake Gyllenhaal, I can't really say he's a good actor because I can't really remember him from anything besides that god awful Prince of Persia movie. Does anybody remember that?
They made a movie off that shit.
Where they had the whitest guy ever play the Prince of Persia. This shit was hilarious.
That is not unheard of. But
I mean, it's not unheard of, but it was like 2012 at that point. It was like, we're still doing this type of shit.
Southpaw. He was in Brokeback Mountain. Shitty ass Prince of Persia movie.
He was in Brokeback Mountain. Cameron's favorite movie.
Damn.
Day After Tomorrow. Oh, he's in End of Watch.
Right. Day of Tomorrow. I
End
forgot
of
all about
Watch. End of Watch.
But the Day After Tomorrow.
Have you seen End of Watch?
No.
Then watch it. Watch that first, then tell me. Then tell me Day After Tomorrow.
Okay. And I also didn't see Donnie Darko, Cameron. I probably need to see that one day.
Operator, orders wonders.
Because Donnie Darko is like one of those movies that everybody keeps on like referencing.
Yeah.
It's really stupid. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Congratulations to Jake
Excellent
Gyllenhaal.
compliments, operator.
If you
Right.
got the rule.
Covered in
If he
blood.
got the role, he probably got the role. But
That's Jake Gyllenhaal. He was in Cam's favorite movie, Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. You know, it's to this day I have not seen this movie.
Same.
I've seen like one scene and I kind of turned it off.
Is it the scene where they're in the tent? Well,
I was like,
okay.
oh, rude. Let me just go ahead and turn that off.
Leave.
Is a
Young.
mobile
Well, let's
defense
go.
mission.
Well, I tell you what, we'll
must
get
deliver
the
payloads
women
and
together.
defend
We could
the
all
network
watch it together. That kind of
locations by
balances
breaking
everything
into
out.
the
How about
network.
that?
Okay, I'll
You
just
can't
have
re-
a lot of alcohol.
Resistance. I can't
Not
do
okay.
this without
Do
you.
it.
I don't think I want to be drunk and watch Brokeback Mountain. It's just a fucking name. Like what?
Well,
Hey,
you
you
can
got-
watch it whatever girl you want. I'm going to be watching. on my Switch. And by my Switch, I mean I'm gonna play Smash Bros. On the Switch.
Nah.
While you guys are watching.
Nah, man, you gotta watch it Brokeback.
Location reached.
It's just the name.
Drop me in.
Brokeback.
and defend my
Like, it wouldn't have been nothing if it wasn't about gay cowboy. And they had the nerve to call it Brokeback.
I don't know why it's about the name when they made it, cause like
This will take
there are a lot of innuendos that you can draw from just that name.
Right.
Maybe that's just me.
If they would have called it anything else, they probably more people probably would have thought. When you call something Brokeback anything, just
Right.
could have called it Brokeback car for all I'm concerned. It needs to Brokeback Mustang. You can't you can't do this and then make it about gay cowboys. Like, it doesn't work. Oh, okay. All right. So
Still working on it.
Daredevil.
Continue to defend.
Daredevil. Daredevil. Season 4 is no more. So that whole thing where Disney, Marvel, Netflix, quote unquote, Netflix was canceling all those other shows. Yeah, Daredevil will be fine. I mean, yeah, it's just Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Those two weren't all that good anyway. Oh, wait, I canceled Daredevil?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, cool your shit, Jim. I don't know about this one. this ain't it, Chief. So yeah, Daredevil. Right off the heels of season 3 of Daredevil, which it could be argued that season 3 is Daredevil's the best one so far.
I think it's gonna be, actually.
I would have to rewatch it. It's definitely between 1 and 3. Not that 2 was bad, but it's definitely between 1 and 3. But yeah, Daredevil season 3 was extremely good, and then a couple weeks later, hey, it's canceled.
Why?
What are our first thoughts?
There is a terminal.
Why?
Get me in.
Disney.
and
Does
get ready
Netflix
to
just not
fight.
like making money?
Well, I don't think it was a
I-
Netflix call.
I think it was a ploy. A plot. Underhanded attack.
I'm in, Tenno.
By the mouse.
This is the
By the
mouse.
mouse.
The mouse is
Well,
that.
either I agree with this one YouTuber who thinks that they may be trying to get the Daredevil IP on the Disney streaming app that's going to be coming out pretty soon, or it could be that they're just canceling all their shows as well, like publicity stuff to make a true Defenders sequel, or maybe make a Kid Carol sequel. But those are just conspiracy theories stuff.
I would more agree with that first one than this.
Still working
That's
on
fair.
it. Continue
The
to
Yeah, I
second
go
defend.
with the first one too.
Yeah, the second one doesn't really make no sense to me.
True.
Yeah, so we all know that Disney is planning on doing things with its own streaming service, which, look, Disney, I'm sorry, I love y'all to death because I don't want y'all to kill me, but I'm just not interested in a Disney, just a Disney characters and Disney streaming service. It's just, Disney owns a lot of shit, but it's not like I'm about to pay y'all $10 a month just to watch Disney movies and shit. It's not that fun.
Area completed.
Whoa!
Move on.
You see, I would agree with you if I didn't just catch up in like Titan.
Man, watch that shit on Watch Cartoon Online or some shit, man. What is
Don't worry, don't. I mean, I understand, but I think this could potentially be a good thing.
So when you say potentially, how confident are you?
730.
70-30?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that you meant from 30% to 70%. I'm like, that's like an F.
So is 70% chance you think it's gonna be good, or 70% chance you think it's gonna be bad?
Former. The first
Terminal
one.
spotted.
I'm like, he's gotta make sense sooner.
I was
or
about to
later.
say it. I'm like, yeah, he means the first one. I don't know what they're about to do. They're obviously they're planning on using the Daredevil character for something else. That much they're hinting at that. That much is pretty clear.
This will take a
Yeah,
moment.
because they're still keeping the same action.
Right.
Which is why
Yeah.
I think that like Netflix could be maybe doing something with the characters and reworking their vision for the series.
Which,
But
honestly, that kind of sucks to me because I like Daredevil the way it is, like exactly the way it is. I don't want Disney, even though Disney owns everything. I don't want like a heavier Disney imprint on the Netflix Daredevil show. I don't want that.
no, yeah, fair.
Imagine a PG-13 version of Daredevil.
I mean, they're making a PG-13 Deadpool. Yay!
That's
Everyone wanted that.
That's
that's intended.
right. Deadpool in and itself is a meme, and it's being more of a meme, which makes sense.
Yeah.
This right here, you're taking something which was truly great. I mean, well, serious and great. This is one of I'm willing to bet to you. Besides Atlanta, Daredevil is probably the best television thing this decade. And that I don't say that lightly. Daredevil was so good. It almost got to the point where is anything going to top Daredevil as far as television?
The odds were against us, Tenno.
Daredevil in the first season was doing shit that
Now, you
Maurice
talking
was
about
just.
in terms of viewership or popularity?
As far as popularity and movie making techniques, I remember when remember the hallway. Oh, this is a dumb question. The hallway scene from the first season. Have you noticed that a lot of people started doing 15-minute one takes and shit after that?
Yeah, even the Teen Titans 2018 live action series, that was a mouthful. They did that in one of their scenes where they had Robin basically walk down the hallway, but they did like a really fucking crappy job of it. But we can go into that later.
Yeah, and I credit Daredevil for doing it so extremely well that even we went to go see a movie called Atomic Betty. This was a movie. This was in
Atomic
IMAX.
Betty or Atomic Blonde?
Atomic Blonde.
I was about to say, wasn't that like an old school cartoon?
Oh, that was a cartoon.
I'm like, they made a live action of that shit.
They were kind of the same character anyway. So.
Okay, that's what we're here for.
Anyway, Atomic Blonde, which did something extremely similar, and I was just thinking Daredevil the entire fucking time. So I kind of credit Daredevil to that, and the fact that Daredevil just does so many things right that we don't usually see with superhero shows and even superhero movies, and not to shit on shows like Flash and Arrow and give me another one, Maurice.
Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield. Not to shit on them, but if you want to compare the acting, compare the Daredevil and whatever the fuck, Daredevil beats everything.
Except for Phil Coulson and his memey ass personality in Agents of Shield. That shit is hilarious.
Besides the meme, these people in the Daredevil show can actually fucking act. Like Foggy can. I don't know their real names. I know Charlie Cox.
Cut down the.
I know Charlie Cox. Yeah, I know, right? Daredevil can act. Foggy can act. Karen Page can act. Wilson Fisk can act. Vanessa can act. You see how I'm just rattling off these names because they're actual fucking characters that I actually remember and care about. And everybody who knows me knows that I don't exactly have the greatest memory when it comes to anything. And I'm just able to like rattle off all these characters in these shows. The black guy who's irrelevant in the entire Netflix MCU. I forgot his name. He's actually pretty funny. But yeah, it sucks.
You mean stereotypical black cop?
He was a gangster though. He wasn't a cop though. He was a cop. But yeah. So if they want to bring Daredevil to the big screen, that'll be. I don't know how I feel about it because obviously it'll be better. Somebody else go because I'm just upset right now. I'm really mad.
I mean, I don't know. I want to see what happens at the end of this. I don't have too much to say. I don't feel like I can really add to the conversation either. I mean, I feel like you hit a lot of the good points. Like,
The enemy is
great
at our
show.
doorstep.
Sucks to see it go.
You must defend our equipment
Bars.
until reinforcements arrive.
But I just want to know what this is leading up to, what this is adding up to. Like I said, I've caught up with Titans. I've seen what the platform is like. Like I got like glimpses of it. 7-day trial and all that with the DC app, and I can see how it could be a good thing. Because they do keep the content flowing, and if it's good, I mean, maybe that means you don't get as long a break from Daredevil. You know, there may be some upsides. Or we can get like a little bit of extra stuff here. Like with the DC app, you get access to a certain amount of comics. So like you have to on the train, you download one, read it for a while, catch up on the series. You know, it's kind of like a one-stop shop for everything you want to catch up on if you want to learn something. Or if you want to be prepared for a series or are interested in the Marvel series, you know, they can have the comics ready available to you right there on the app, and you can read them while they're available. Which seems like a cool idea. I mean, it may be a bit scumbaggish, or it seems like they're trying to be a little greedy, trying to take a piece of Netflix's pie. You're probably right, you know? I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it just seems so arbitrary. Like everything was doing well except for fucking Luke Cage. I think Luke Cage was pretty much I don't know because I didn't watch all of Luke Cage. And I know for a fact that Iron Fist wasn't all that great. Defenders also wasn't all that great. So
it was better at teaming. Once they teamed up, it was better.
Okay. But it wasn't bad to the point where let's just cancel everything though. That's what
No, because I mean, if Titans can fucking get a season 2, guaranteed they haven't even finished their first season, which I was surprised to hear about today. Also a little bit hyped, but which I was surprised to hear about today. I mean, I don't see a reason for them to cancel it. Because, like, it just seems... Maybe it's the viewership. Maybe that's why. A lot of people were watching it.
Yeah, but even if the viewership was low, they canceled everything? And Jessica Jones is still not canceled, by the way. I don't know what's going on.
She probably is, and so is the upcoming Punisher movie. I feel like they're doing something, like, nefarious.
They got to be doing something. But here's the thing. What are the chances of them, hey, we're just bringing all these shows onto our platform? Is that even possible?
Is it possible? It's Marvel, which is owned by Disney, so yes.
But it's also in partnership with Netflix. There's literally Netflix. Netflix is their level. Netflix is
Well, Netflix
Punisher.
could still get the shows because I think Titans. Don't quote me on this, but I think Titans is also coming to Netflix, but it's after the season's done. So if you want to watch it first, you have to go to you have to get their streaming service, and then it'll just migrate over to Netflix.
I don't know. I like things the way they were, unless they just make it better. If they bring everything over as if like they don't touch anything, they bring the same characters, same writers, same directors, and let them do whatever they want to, and just give them a bigger budget, then I'll be all for it. But I swear to God, if the mouse does one thing, because Daredevil is a damn near perfect series. You can't really, unless you're being like really nitpicky. There's not really too much wrong with Daredevil as far as the show goes. Now, those Luke Cage and those other shows, that's a different story.
They had some growing things. Luke Cage got a little bit worse. And got a little bit better, in my opinion.
Right, and Luke Cage actually started off extremely strong too. That's what's funny.
Yeah.
And they got the Diamondback. I'm like, okay, nobody cares about this nigga. Okay, well, yeah, good on you, Mouse. I hope you know what you're doing. Maybe we can have Daredevil hanging out with Spider-Man. That could be a thing. All right, let's move on.
Oh, sorry. So it's a co-licensing agreement with Netflix for international distribution.
Okay, so right, yeah. I'm like, okay, so more into it though. Okay, all right, back to the thing. Dragon, watch the Dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
You know what's funny? Akira Toriyama hated that fucking intro.
Well, fuck him. He also can't remember half of his characters. So.
What happened to Lord, son? Yo,
He died.
Apparently, son.
And 17 just wasn't in the fucking story. So the nigga was.
And then he's just randomly as strong as Goku as Super Saiyan Blue. Like, oh yeah, I've just been traded on an island with no one here but animals. So I'm just as strong as you, by the way.
Sometimes I farm, sometimes I don't. So, you know. Anyway, so yeah. Dragon Ball Super Broly, or Broly Dragon Ball Super, the movie Dragon Ball, the movie Super Broly. Japan has some weak ass naming conventions. You know the Dragon Ball Super movie that's coming out. And we can talk about it damn near every week, and apparently we got some more news to talk about it. Apparently, Dragon Ball. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Dragon Ball Super Gogeta Blue. There we go. Because let's face it, that's probably more simple than the actual fucking transformations in the actual show. So I'm gonna go with that. Blue Gogeta is going to be in this movie. Okay, so first off, why the fuck did they show us this? This would have been a great surprise for the actual movie. They were revealing a bit too much. This was not needed. We're going to see the movie regardless. Like, what?
You remember the trailer for Black Panther? You remember how they showed Killmonger as the second Black Panther?
Oh yeah, they also
that
could
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, that reminded me of that shit. I'm like, bro, why are you like? That would have been amazing just to keep a sequel. Like, I would have been extra hyped to see that shit. So I'm just like, okay, and it kind of just already explained how it's going to end. Like, you just told us the end of the fucking movie.
Yeah, basically.
The
like,
soundtrack tells you the end of the fucking movie too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know what this was about. Japan. In fact, Japan has actually had a pretty good track record when it comes to trailers. Their trailers are actually pretty fucking dumb, so you don't really know what the fuck is going on with the actual movie. But this right here, we basically know the entire fucking plot because the plot is like 20 years old. So now you just told me that, hey, they beat them by fusing. Big ass surprise there. They fuse a lot apparently for, I don't know.
People who don't like it. Yeah, right.
This kind of goes to my point where we're not getting original content. We're just getting a new art style to Dragon Ball. I was, like I said, I don't know about Jared obviously wasn't, but I was kind of disappointed when they said that, oh, it's Broly. I'm like, oh. I thought we was about to get something new and different.
I feel you, but I don't know. I was just I was more hyped on the fact that they're doing my favorite character justice, rather than, you know, I mean, yeah, I would have rather see, like, you know, some new content, you know, maybe a new, because they did the same, they did kind of like what they did with Battle of Gods. Because with Beerus, he was a brand new villain, you know, brought a whole new story to it. And that was cool. And I definitely would have liked that, but it's just like, I don't know, I was kind of the fact that, oh my god, my man Broly is finally getting a good story that isn't just him crying and being a bitch.
What do you mean, good story? This is the same fucking story as last time.
No,
what's different about it?
It's not at all. The difference is Broly isn't just crying, and that's why. Because the whole thing about Broly was he apparently cried, or no, Goku cried in the pod, which caused him to just go insane and hate
Yeah, man,
Goku.
nigga was mad annoying. He needed to shut up. I was trying.
But this is a little bit different because we got Frieza involved. You know, we got. Sorry, go ahead.
But not even that, but like Vegeta's dad actually tried to kill Broly and Goku.
And he tried to kill Paragus, his fucking dad. So it's just like, why are you not mad at Vegeta? I'm so lost. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
so
but
what if
like a baby crying for like, because they were both infants, so like under a year.
And how the fuck did he remember that shit?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
But everything you're saying kind of sounds pretty similar to what I've been seeing in these trailers.
How? You don't even see them as infants at all.
Like it. No, and actually they even aged up Goku, so he's more like close to being a toddler.
I also found that really fucking stupid.
I don't know if it's that stupid.
It just seems like, okay, let's, instead of just going against what's already established, we're just going to change it to make it more convenient to our weak ass story. I guarantee you this story isn't going to be all that much. I guarantee you.
Well, I mean, it's Dragon Ball, so I'm not really going for story. I'm going for action.
I was just talking about the story.
Yeah, like how that was just dumb. I mean.
Oh. Okay. So it could be dumb, but it can't be.
Well, no. No, sorry, that wasn't even what that was about. What you were saying was like before it was still doing the same story, and you were explaining to you how it wasn't the same.
Yeah, because y'all said it was dumb.
Because the original story was dumb.
And y'all just said you're not going for the story.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
That's Maurice. I didn't say that.
All right.
I misspoke a little bit. It's a little deeper than that. Like,
just a little bit. Just a hair deep. A foot.
It's kind of sad because I really wish they didn't say this, because Gogeta like, I feel as though they're kind of doing a little bit of justice to Gogeta, because the only time we saw Gogeta was with Janemba, and he only had, like, what, less than a minute of actual airtime, or, like, 2 minutes? And it's just him kicking him, like, 4 times and then throwing some dust at him. That was it.
That's all you needed.
Okay, son. When you hype up a fusion like that, I expect to see some ass whooping. Like, when Broly transformed to the Legendary Super Saiyan, we got some ass whoopings going on. Just saying.
You putting your faith a little bit too much on Akira Toriyama here.
You got a point,
Delivered good
but
action.
he does have a... He has had some good hype.
I mean, that was kind of... The Tournament of Power didn't happen when, I forgot the name of that movie. Nobody cares about that movie. But the one with Janemba in it.
Oh, fusion.
Now that I think about it, the Dragon Ball movie was pretty fucking bad.
And actually, we might see Pycon. Oh, no, I don't think we're going to see Pycon. Never mind. I lied.
You probably forgot about Python.
Pycon? You mean Piccolo's brother?
What the fuck was Pycon? Can you explain it?
Pycon was just some random nigga that was strong as shit.
Yeah, but he wasn't strong as shit because Goku was like...
Goku actually almost lost to that dude. Just saying. I'm so serious. My man was about to take a fat L.
Nah, Goku's the strongest man in the universe apparently because he has no limits. And if he does have a limit, he'll
didn't they just establish so many times that Beerus was stronger than him?
Beerus don't count.
How does he not count, my nigga?
Beerus is a god, and apparently Whis is a god's god.
Whis is an angel, but yeah, let's go with that. You know what's weird? How is an angel stronger than a god? But we're not gonna.
I was about to say that. Like,
yeah,
wait.
how?
Okay. Puny God.
Puny God.
I know it just didn't make sense.
It did. Because he's smaller.
It did. Right.
See, Maurice, I got you, son. I got you.
Thank you, son. I mean, I feel like I'm speaking like just Japanese to these folks.
You are, son. You are the most weasel. Okay, so what are we talking about? Dragon Ball Super. I'm a little bit less excited now.
Well,
Yeah.
So I think what I'm trying to get at is it's not that the story was dumb. It just made Broly look like a bitch. Like it lessened the character by giving him that backstory. And albeit I'm not exactly going to Dragon Ball for like, you know, prominent or in-depth story, but it does have to at least make the character seem cooler than they are. Or cool, it does have to make it seem cooler than what they have to say. So the nigga crying over another nigga who was crying next to him for like
When
a
they were
couple
fucking
hours.
babies. Like, oh my
When they were
god.
fucking babies, it's just a dumb concept. When it literally, his father, Vegeta's father, tried to kill him and his father, but he bared no hatred towards Vegeta in that movie.
Son,
We've had stranger things happen.
son, my
Yeah,
man.
but it just didn't make sense. Like stories who have to be coherent still. It's not like exactly I'm going for like.
You want to
the
talk about
most
coherent?
in-depth-
let's watch the Blue Saga.
Poor choice of words for this type of series. So I'm not looking for the best thing, but I'm at least looking for. So like, all right, I can keep up with that. That's cool.
Man, you
Like,
got what
right.
you wanted. You want a big ass Super Saiyan. Here's a big ass Super Saiyan. There you go.
You mean a big ass fucking baby that cries that is mad at Goku for crying.
Yeah, man.
Like when you
I'm
say it
trying
out
to
loud,
take
it
a nap.
sounds dumber each second.
Dog, I'm trying to take a nap,
You
dog.
can't even remember the fucking nap you were trying to take.
Exactly.
You can't even remember trying to take a nap.
But I
you
know-
remember this thing crying.
But I know I wanted to take that nap, though.
Gotcha.
Son. And then he not only tried to kill him, but then he left him in the goddamn dumpster. Like, he just threw him out. Like, goddamn, didn't even bury the man.
Yeah, but no hatred towards Vegeta. Like,
Nah, not at all,
well,
not at all. Son, they look identical. Vegeta and his father look fucking identical. Son, how do you not remember a nigga that just stabbed you? But you can
Cause,
remember a
man,
dude. Your eyes were closed, but you remember a nigga crying.
Reinforcements
Okay,
available.
Cause Kakarot,
Choose
son.
to leave
Kakarot.
now or continue fighting.
Kakurato.
It's funny because Broly is also played by Vic Mignogna, and I still will never be able
I don't even. Oh yeah, I actually met him in person. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a dope
I'm
guy.
autograph that nigga.
I don't even know how he knows Kakarot's name.
Edward Elric himself.
Yeah, don't talk to me, son, until you get the autograph.
Wow. Okay.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available.
Captain
Check
Marvel just had a new
navigation.
trailer release, and this is the saddest thing in the world because I do not give a shit about Captain Marvel. I just want to get to this next Avengers movie. So I was kind of sleep through this.
You couldn't sound more casual. Damn, son.
I'm sorry, son.
So,
I want my Avengers.
You can take a back seat real quick.
I can take a back seat, bro. This nigga.
So this trailer was actually pretty fucking dope. Now, for one reason, it answered one thing for me. Was this going to be a campy ass fucking movie or something was some fucking action in it? We saw a lot of spaceship fights, a lot of the characters like backstory in which she was also doing like more dog fights and shit like that. And we saw her in the full suit, which was, you know, not Andre's favorite in CGI, but it looked fucking dope to me. I'm gonna buy a ticket, maybe two. I'm gonna have to buy two because, you know.
I feel you. I already don't. You only gotta say it.
You know what it is, son?
I know exactly what it is, son.
Yeah, but it definitely seems It definitely seems like a lot more hype than the previous trailer would lead us to believe. And thank God they added fucking context to that grandma scene because they did not do that in the first movie. And I feel like there was going to be some chain of like, oh my gosh, she's abusing that woman. Why is she doing that?
Actually, I wouldn't have explained that at all.
So she just straight snuffed her. Yo, like, God damn.
I would have just kept her like
I mean, me, you, and Jared, we understand. A lot of people that understand what was going on there. She obviously was just a scroll.
Yeah.
Right, I agree with Cameron. I didn't want any fucking context either. Just leave it like that.
You know, get snuffed, son. I feel you. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Just hit a bitch. Sometimes you gotta hit a bitch. But no, I thought the effects looked pretty cool. But then again, that's not really saying nothing because Disney pretty much has a blank check at this point. So that's not really saying too much. I like the part where her hair was on when she went Super Saiyan, basically.
I forgot what she calls it. It's something like bio or something.
Super Saiyan.
Basically.
The fuck? I liked like, all
honestly,
of that.
Honestly, if Dragon Ball Z had this type of effects, it might not have been that bad. Might.
Oh, Evolution?
Dragon Ball Evolution, if it had this type of shit going
Why are
on,
we talking?
son, because take notes, nigga. Like, these niggas need to take notes.
They're not gonna come back for a movie, so that team is disbanded long ago.
Son, I'm talking about future projects that I hopefully. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's just you. It's okay. So no, I don't think anyone's gonna go back to like fucking.
Don't worry about it, son.
Okay.
Because
cool.
when it comes to live action animes and shit like that, I'm always skeptical. But when it comes to this type of fucking special effects, my guy, like, I can live with it. But it doesn't happen. And I'm just trying to figure. Well, then again, it's Disney, so.
Well, there's a reason why. It's because like every time
Disney.
when they touch fucking anime, they don't put any type of effort towards it, or they just fuck it up beyond belief. And that doesn't bode well for like subsequent movies. Or just outright cancel the project. They feel like they can't make money off.
What did you see? My data stream went dark.
I just want to hurry to get through this movie.
I feel you. Avengers.
Stop.
Rather destroy their data than let it get
You
into
mean
our
stop
hands.
talking? This is a podcast.
None of the scanners
Am I,
can
the,
detect
am I the
you.
one that literally saw this trailer and thought this actually looks like a better Green Lantern?
No, but I can see what you're saying.
Same.
Yeah.
Because
No.
nobody remembers that movie for real.
What's Green Lantern?
I don't know.
Wasn't that the nigga that had a ring? I don't know.
You're
And it was like
nearing the
red.
I know the
Cosmic
character
Was
Green
he
Lantern.
green?
I didn't know they made a movie about Green Lantern. So. But yeah, this is. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination. It's probably actually gonna be one of. Looks like it's gonna be one of Marvel's stronger movies. Actually, it's just that, man. Look.
Visually.
Well, yeah. Well, I still think it's gonna be up there. But
I mean, visually, I feel you. Story-wise, I'm still a little bit unsure. I mean, I guess it's up there.
Good point, because let's face it, this is pretty much going to be a commercial for fucking Avengers 4.
like,
Let's be real.
Yeah, all they're doing is explaining what's happening to Captain Marvel. And I don't know, that may
You've
get...
been seen.
They could have did that in like 40 minutes or something. Not even 40 minutes.
like
Hey,
a
this is what
short-
happened. Right. Put this money in the Avengers 4, guys.
Well, I mean, at least if we're getting this, that means we don't have to spend 40 minutes going over fucking Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she can just show up. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is still another $20 I gotta give Mouse to see this
The
movie. You know?
location is returning to
But there's
normal
that.
security levels.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick because I
You're
gotta
not.
see what
You're
happens.
gonna see your ass when Kingdom Hearts 3 come out.
What's that?
I'm not gonna see you when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. This man will be forever stuck to that PlayStation.
Exactly.
Damn, that does. Wait, when does Captain Marvel come out?
March. I want to say.
Oh, smart.
that's
I
good.
think it's this March.
That's
We gonna get that money. Mouse is rubbing
If you
his
trigger
hands.
the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying
the
data.
mouse does got a lot of shit going on right now. It's kind of odd and scary. But yeah, Captain Marvel movie looks good. Samuel Jackson has this obvious wig on. Who cares?
I was like, why does he look so young, son? Like, I know
That's
this is old.
special.
Magic. No, movie magic. That's a movie magic.
Okay,
Movie magic.
movie magic. There
Hey,
you go.
you said it.
There you go. Which is AKA money. That's all that fucking is. So yeah, Captain Marvel, looking forward to it, but let's be real. We all just waiting for that trailer. We're waiting for what it's going to be called. Let's be fucking honest here. This movie could be anything. To be very honest. How was that casual that I'm more excited for Avengers 4 than Captain Marvel?
I'm not even going to explain it because you said that statement.
Nah, son, I want to get to Avengers 4.
Nah, the way you said that, I don't
Okay, so you don't agree?
No, I don't agree with what you're saying at all. But sure.
So you would rather see Captain Marvel than Avengers 4?
No, I'm saying you're a casual for just building a team.
How was that being a casual?
Because you don't care about the lore, you just care about the main event.
Yeah.
I care about what happens, but I want to get to this Avengers 4.
You Doug, you just said that you want to get through this just to get to Avengers.
Yes, I do that with you. Okay, so y'all were just going, hey, I really care about Ant-Man.
I mean,
Paul Rudd.
did you not see the end credits, son? Did you not see the end credits of that shit?
The end credits was the only thing that fucking mattered.
Son, oh my god.
Theretofore, you were waiting to the end to see what happened.
No, I actually cared about the whole movie, but that's the part I remember the most, is because it tied everything together.
Whatever.
Son, why can't you just accept your casual? It's okay. I forgive you.
I'm not too sure
We
what
understand this thing.
Understand.
I'm not too sure what that has to be. Why do I have to
And
be?
that's why you're a
Wait a minute! You niggas told me that some movies can be skipped. Maurice to this day tells me that. Yeah,
Okay, don't say you niggas. Say Maurice.
No. Thor
Have you not said you don't need to see Ant-Man?
Thor Ragnarok. I said see Ant-Man for T.I. because T.I. was godlike in the movie and the fucking Hispanic movie. But I was saying that to my casual friend. I don't want to waste his time.
Yo, I know he's triggered right now. I know he's triggered right now, bro.
You can't just renege like this, man.
I knew
You
it.
can't just renege. You can't
It's
just
not
renege.
ridiculous. You just said
You
it.
are reneging. You have never said, "Oh, just see it for T.I." You never said this.
Son. Okay, maybe. Jared.
Yo,
Whenever we talk about Ant-Man, I always bring up T.I. and the Hispanic dude. Is that true or false?
true.
That's it. Every single time. I never not mention them because that's just the main reasons I love that movie.
So you love it for the casual reasons.
For casual reasons. What are you talking about?
T.I. and the Hispanic dude.
How was casual reasons?
You just said you mentioned it that way because for my casual friends, referencing me.
Strange world, man.
Okay. Maurice just admitted to being casual. We'll just move on. All right. With okay. So, Walmart and their shitty PCs apparently are being recalled from the market. For everybody who doesn't know, Walmart has created a gaming PC for gamers.
They shut down Sam's Club and try to open up this shit? Okay.
For the real gamers, for the man, it's just such a tool brand name. OP, overpowered. Like, come on. You might as well just call it GG at this point. Like, can we stop? top of this. So yeah, Walmart and their overpowered, their overpowered brand of PC is being recalled because it's Walmart, and apparently something didn't go right. So yeah.
I don't know why people didn't see this really. I mean, people saw this coming because literally, when you go to Walmart, they even have their own like off-brand. That's normally what you go to like save money for, just to get the off-brand. So you expect me to believe you're gonna put out this really awesome PC line? Okay. Whatever you say,
I
my
didn't think
guy.
it was really awesome. I don't think anyone thought it was really awesome, but it wasn't put together pretty, very good for the price point it was at. Very well. Very good. One of those two. Just like from that one video that we had linked, like the dude, like they didn't even put like the power for like the graphics card in all the way, so that shit wouldn't even like turned on.
Wow.
The image on the front side was like beyond fucked up, and I mean overall from their side they saw it as like poorly like constructed. That was it. Was there anything else about them?
I don't know. It's Walmart. Nobody cares about this.
I mean, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. That's why I didn't really care about it. I saw like the video, I saw like some articles on it.
The entire,
I was like, I mean, they were going to be trash regardless. Like, what did you expect?
the entire brand is a meme. Like, it's called Overpowered for God. I can't think of a more meme name than that. Like,
Who would buy this?
kids who don't know what. Well, no, most kids actually know what they're doing. But parents who don't exactly know what's going on.
I'm just gonna get into gaming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's a PC. That's not too bad. For $1,500? Yeah, sure.
Must be
That's
good. I'm just
Has to
saying.
be. You spent all this
Basic.
money on it.
It's gotta be, and it's called Overpowered. It's in a glass box. Ooh, that's gotta be. It's gotta be nice,
I don't
right?
know who would go out and buy. I don't know who would go out and buy them. Other than like reviewers and stuff. Like
Parents who don't know any better.
parents.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yes. But aren't they
Guess
only
what?
available online? Well, online shop.
I don't know.
Because like to me, right? Like if there was someone who was interested in buying it, they would already have friends or people who do it, and they would just ask them, or they would go to another site like iBuyPower where they can actually like customize like what they want on it.
Like a savvy shopper, because I bet
Yeah, like you
has
don't,
so many
you don't
fucking
just
good
buy
deals.
that, right? Like you don't just buy that like as an adult and just think, yeah, this is gonna be the shit, and I'm gonna get it for gaming with this. Like I'm pretty sure you would have some time invested. Like you already would have like established yourself somewhere.
This
as
is-
far as like gaming.
This is for the parents who have. For the parents who have like that make like six figures a year and out in the suburbs somewhere driving a
Six
Mitsubishi
figures?
pickup.
I thought you were gonna say a Tesla, but okay.
Yeah, you know the people I'm talking about. Like
I know exactly
don't
what you're talking about.
No,
I
yeah,
live-
my dad's one of them.
Really?
Kinda.
Okay. But yeah, but you know the people doesn't really know what they're talking about, but they see that their kids are into playing games on their PC. They want to get a good PC for their kid. Not obviously not asking the kid what should you buy. They just go out and pick up something, and boom, this is it. Where the most parents and people in the suburbs shop at? Fucking Walmart. So it makes perfect sense.
These are probably the same fucking parents that complain about this game is too violent for my kids. Why would you sell
don't know.
this?
If you're making six figures, would you really be? I guess that's true.
Alarms received.
Yeah,
You really think if you're not putting that money, are you just buying your 10-year-old a $1,500
No, I
PC?
mean, I feel like they wouldn't shop at like Walmart to get their necessities. They'd go to like Kohl's or Target
Kohl's?
or like some grocery stores. Things like if you're making six figures, I don't. It's hard. Like it's hard for me to
Everybody
think of-
goes to Walmart. Period. That is a fact. In fact, Walmarts are pretty much one of the only things they got out there. And that's coming from a person who goes out to Lusby every now and
No,
then.
cause like it's fucking. Where's it? Like where my dad lives, they have more. They don't have a Walmart out there. It's like by Greenbelt, near Laurel, Merlin, but not quite.
That's not
Nigga
far
said
enough.
Merlin.
That's not far enough.
Merlin.
It's not
Yeah.
far enough. I'm talking about out there, son. Like out
Ohio?
there. Yes.
I can see Ohio, West Virginia. I can see that for sure.
Yeah,
that's
and
all they had.
you gotta remember most of America is actually more like West Virginia than where we live at.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like
we're
actually blessed.
I haven't been out to too many places, but the few I've been out to have all been like very city-like. The only places, West Virginia and Ohio do look very similar.
Yeah.
But those are like the only places I've been that look like that. Like I've been to Seattle, Washington, shout out there.
Yeah, like outside the
Chicago.
Yeah, if you're outside pretty much any major city, it pretty much looks like the suburbs of West Virginia.
Oh, so
which
I
is
just
why
got, like extremely lucky in the
yes,
places
that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty godlike, bro.
Yeah, because why do you think these people that voted for Trump are complaining right now? Because the rest of the world, the rest of the country looks like fucking West Virginia. We just so happen to live in places where there's money. So there's that, son.
Okay, open my eyes a little bit here. What are we talking about now? Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart.
Yeah, fuck them niggas, man.
Yeah. They got rid of the deals on beef jerky too. I was big upset, son. $7 for some beef.
Is that the thing now? Just big upset, big
yes,
bad,
put big in front of everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
I small and you're like not at where you just annoyed.
Small doesn't make any sense. You can't say that. But big, that makes sense. Yeah, just like in Tekken, if I launch you, I'm like, I'm about to get big damage right now. I'm big mad right now.
I thought the term was meaty, but okay.
Okay, but if I low parry you, then it's just like.
That's not big. That's big. Nah, that's just not. It's not big damage. That's how it works. It doesn't work. Come on, son. You're messing up the meme, son. Why you gotta do this?
All right,
it's not exactly logic. It's just something we say. Go with it. God damn.
Rude. First off.
No, fuck you.
Why you gotta be like that?
Man, see, look, your voice got big small right now.
Stop. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, so like what I said was big wild. See? Get it?
Andre, I really don't like you right now.
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
You say me, but I bet you've heard it. Okay. I know you've heard it, so you can't really be mad at me. Well, you niggas are different out there over there.
I think it's just.
I was about to say you live in East Jesus nowhere, Washington State. So there's that. Where you living in?
I live in Auburn, Washington. To make it easy, I live 30 minutes from Seattle. There you go.
So is that like the West Virginia part or the city?
I've only lived in what was that place called? I can't remember the city, but I lived in West Virginia, but it was basically out in the sticks.
Ugh. Nah, let's move on. I don't want to talk to this guy.
I mean, not my fault. Your job was lit. Stop playing.
Man, nah, West Virginia's a fucking terrible state. Shout out to West Virginia.
Yo, this dude here.
West Virginia is only trumped by, West Virginia is only trumped by Mississippi and fucking Florida. Like, those are the only states that's worse than West Virginia. West Virginia, fucking hell. Oh, and Maine, because for some reason Maine is pretty fucked up. But let's move on. Did we already talk about Epic Games yet? Maurice, you started off with that, right?
No, we were talking about.
Okay, cool. Alright, so Epic Games is taking on Steam with their online gaming store. Okay, so why does everybody keep thinking they can mess with Steam? Can we just put everything into one place? Like, I'm getting sick of this. I was flabbergasted when I figured out that Call of Duty wasn't on Steam. I was like, what?
They won't even know it's
What are you talking about?
It's Steam. Everything's there. Why is it not there?
Right? I shit you not. When Call of Duty came out, I went right to Steam. I'm like, where is it? Oh, you gotta download Battleground. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Talking about Overwatch is?
Yeah, like I thought only Overwatch is on there. But nah, they got other things. How the fuck did this happen? Yeah, very cool. Whatever. So Yeah, Epic Games. Apparently they think they're out there.
Yeah, we don't have like a Disney effect where Steam just owns everything and pushes everything out of the market.
I guess that's true, but at this point, when Steam owns like 95% of everything, I mean, it just seems like an inconvenience more than hey, at least they're not monopolizing everything.
Yeah, it's definitely an inconvenience for the end user, but I guess they see some type of basic money off of it.
I mean, they're on top of the world. Why do we gotta pay more money to Steam? I want all that money. Like, my money is my money.
I guess, man.
Now.
Great. Wow. Jesus. But yeah. I don't care. We're just gonna download if an Epic game. Wow. If a hype game comes out on Epic Games service, then we're just gonna have to download Epic Games.
It's just super inconvenient for the end user to have just so many platforms if you're playing like a lot of games. Like,
it's funny because I'm looking at my desktop right now, and right there is fucking Epic Games launcher. Because I forgot I downloaded Fortnite, so it's actually not too much of an inconvenience.
Oh damn, you tried that?
Yeah, I had to at least see how it was before I just said fuck it.
I mean, no, it's not just like Epic Games launch. I mean, like having two. Oh yeah, that'd be no big deal. But it's literally every single developer. Like the next Mass Effect game, if they make one, it's gonna be on Origin. The next Assassin's Creed game, if I choose to get into it, it's gonna be on Uplay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, remember Uplay?
I have Battle.net. I have Steam. I have Arsenal Origin. It's just a lot. Like, when's it gonna stop? Is my question.
I'm waiting for.
Maybe we just say enough.
I'm actually waiting for Activision to just have its own service just for Call of Duty. I'm really waiting for that. You already know it's coming.
I'm just like so thankful that Steam has like this integration where you can just launch the game, even if they don't sell you the game, you can just launch it from the Steam app. That's pretty dope.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But even then, you still have to have like 5 launchers up. So.
True. I wonder why they don't just do what Riot does and just download it from their website or some shit like that.
Good question.
From there, what do you mean?
I think Riot's like the only people that does that.
No, there are a lot of people that do that. Hi-Res does that. A lot of the
You can actually download Smite off of
shitty.
Steam.
Yeah, but they also have like a high-res client as well. So you don't everything
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before
a lot of companies do that. Usually, like with the MMOs, they have clients like that as well.
Okay, well, I stand corrected. That nigga got shot out there. Okay, hey guys, martial law just got one of the biggest buffs in gaming history. for everybody who doesn't play Tekken. I'm just speaking to Jared. Zaw now has a fucking 26 frame snake edge that now combos into at least a 50 damage combo without the wall. It's pretty fucking hype. So you remember? Well, you don't play Tekken, but yeah, Maurice knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't understand when she sent me because I looked at it like super early in the morning. I'm like, oh, dumb law bullshit. Let me just respond. And then I watched a video on it, like not but like a day later, or like that later on that day, and I'm just looking like that was half that nigga's fucking bar. He just put you into a 50-50 like right after.
I think this makes Law like top 3 right now. He's gotta be. If it makes you feel any better, I got in the orange today because of that shit. I am now a vanquisher.
I wish Josie had better lows. That's all I'm saying.
You also wish you had a down forward front, but hey.
Don't remind me.
Hey man, you gotta counter hit properly. You gotta counter hit properly.
So do you! Fuck you! Fuck your character!
I think it's just me and not even the characters I play, because you say the same thing with Pit, and I'm like, really?
No, it's not just you because you also play like Ryu, Mario. Maybe it's the characters you pick. Maybe that's.
That's what I just fucking said.
No, you said it was you. I thought you meant like you as in like just whoever you play. But no, it's more like who you pick. Because you pick annoying niggas, like Mario. Ryu's actually
Okay,
kinda
so
low-key
first of
now,
all,
I
I don't even like main Mario. It's just that Mario's just easy to pick up. Come on, anybody can fucking pick up Mario. Kind of like Cloud.
Fair.
Like,
It's annoying, right? But he's not Law annoying. He's like worse. But no, Law's like worse. Pit's annoying to deal with. But Law is just like, why does this even exist? Why do you get so much damage? It's like Eddie, but if Eddie had like good frames.
He's Bruce Lee. You gotta give Bruce Lee the stuff, son.
Niggas can shoot beams out their fucking foreheads. Fuck Bruce Lee.
He's also that character you refer to is also the best character in the game. So
Wait, who's the best character in the game?
I mean, I don't know if he is now. I mean, he got that
Devil Jin.
move.
Nah, come on, son. Devil Jin is still the best character in the game. Let's not get wild. But I would say Law is like top 3. I would say he's only beaten by Devil Jin and Kazuya is up there, but Kazuya is hard as fuck.
But isn't that move like? Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe online, right? You could be that. You could be top 2, top 3. But the move you're talking about wouldn't exactly. No. What am I trying to say? So, the Dragon Tail isn't the problem because that's still 26 frames. That's still seeable, like at like a tournament or something. So he wouldn't be top tier in that regard. It's just like, why would they make his best whiff punishment tool even better? Like it was already super fucking good. Now it's just like an everything.
Would you look at you?
Like, well, just learn this one move and like you can pretty much learn this character or you have this character.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Alright.
Makes perfect sense.
Meanwhile, Josie, yeah, just fuck her lows. Like, she goes high all the time. She loves her strings. Like, bitch, please stop doing this.
It's literally just as easy as duck low. Like, that's what's funny. Just duck low. Duck low. Did you duck low yet? Just duck fucking low. That's all you have to do. No, but I don't want to hear it because niggas like Warangus in this fucking game.
Oh no, yeah, I hate this.
Yeah, that's just.
It's not like I said. Dragon Tail isn't the problem, for sure, because you can definitely block that, and see it and block it. It's kind of bullshit that the extension is what gives them like the extra damage, but you know.
You do gotta work. If you want to maximize, you still gotta DSS into that. DSS.
But you don't have to. You still get half a bar.
I mean,
did you use DSS in that? I don't remember.
No, I don't. I mean, if you get the wall carry, yes.
That's half a bar though. They go pretty fucking.
With the wall carry though. Without the wall carry, it's like without the wall carry, it's
yeah.
It's like a standard combo.
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck that character, man. I don't know.
Hey man, as long as Warang is in this game, I don't want to hear nothing. Now if they take out Warang, you might have a Warang.
No, I don't have a fucking point. If both of y'all can go suck a dick, so I don't care.
What the fuck did I do, nigga?
Warang is fucking stupid.
I'm talking about Warang and not you.
Nah, man, Warang dumb.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
Just plus on everything. Like, what the fuck?
Watch
You
yourself.
just trying to do something?
Along the way.
Let me just punish you for.
You have to punish. You just rush into
Let me just punish you. Did you just jab? Nigga. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Half your health right there, and you can still. This guy's fucking dumb. Anyway, let's move on.
I can cry.
She'll get up there. Poke Chop is showing us new stuff every year. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Mr. No Round.
New ways to do trash.
Poke Chop not. He's just an annoying ass
Nah,
nigga.
but he just loses all the fucking time. Like there was one time where he had like a sweet spot. He's one of the few Josie players like in that go to tournaments right now.
I thought you were
have
talking
you ever
about
heard?
for a second.
No. I swear I don't know what it is about. No. Damn, I lost. Bookshop's funny, but I don't know. This is like he had like this sweet spot where he was like decent at the game and he could get like a you see him win and get pull wins out for people. But now it's like he just gets trashed by everything. Like I just watched the gameplay and it's like, why don't you duck that? Why don't you block that? Is this your first tournament? Like it shouldn't be. You've definitely been here before. So you've seen situations before. I don't understand why you're not learning or picking up anything from him, or why you're just not fucking blocking low. But that's cool too.
How are you not supposed to block in that game?
What?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I listen to people that don't know how to play the game.
Okay.
That is a major grab, and I'm surprised he didn't pick it up. But that's okay. It's all
Like, I wonder, like, what you talking about?
It's all good. It's all good.
Does he know you're talking about him?
I gotta work on my jab. I gotta work on my jab.
Yes, you do. You also
I'm gonna pick up that game. I'm gonna be ass at it, but as soon as I get a win, I'm gonna talk the most shit and never play that game again.
Wow. So you like every other character on my personal life.
Son,
Hey, I won once. I'm good now.
Son, I really don't like that game. Like, I really don't. I don't know what it is. Just that game is. I can't do it.
Sounds like. Anyway, what was I saying? Fuck it. Never mind. Yeah. That's pretty much all we have to talk about today. Jared is going to pick up Tekken.
After Smash.
After Smash. You can pick it up now. You got some time. It's on sale right now too, I think.
You trying to buy it, then, nigga?
No.
You alright?
I'll buy it.
Hey.
I got Smash.
Wait,
I got Smash.
I can't play you
Smash
though. That's the unfortunate part.
Can't play me either, nigga.
I mean, Maurice, because like we share the game on Steam, my guy.
Well, how much is it?
I mean, I don't know.
Mission complete.
Pretty sure it's like,
The
pretty sure it's like
captain has been
40 bucks.
escorted
Right
to the extraction point.
now. It's not 60.
Oh, yeah, it's like 40.
You know, they can't be 60.
It's probably cheaper too, so I might got you.
Hey, get on them sticks, nigga. Get this work. Anyway.
No, I'm gonna need you to chill, son.
Hey, that's what we do around here. We mad. We big creepy.
I have just
Stop.
detected signatures matching the
That's
new
not
drone.
gonna be a thing.
Gather scans
It's
of it to
already a
determine
thing.
its
No, it's not,
Like-
son. It's
It's,
not.
it's already a thing.
It's already a
Like,
thing.
I was memeing before with the small and like it's definitely already a thing. It's done. You're done.
You're done now, son. It's okay. It's okay. Just come on our side.
You're
We
done
got
now.
cookies. We got cookies.
Raw sauce.
You like what type of cookies you like? Oatmeal raisin?
Actually, nah, I think I'm gonna, yeah. Nah, I'm going peanut butter cookies. It's the top between peanut butter cookies and oatmeal.
Nigga, we didn't. Why you getting all fancy and shit? Like,
Because you, son.
we offer you cookies and niggas say peanut butter. Man, come on,
Okay,
son.
first off, peanut butter cookies are like the lowest tier form of cookies.
We received
I
intel
don't know
from
about
the
that.
Allied
Hey, yo,
Army
Maurice,
operations.
What?
I
There's
don't
a-
know about that.
So
Peanut butter cookies are godlike.
there's like this alley that you can go sit and die in, like not too far from here. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
it's kind of far from us, but
It's all good. So why do you hate peanut butter cookies, my guy? Like,
They're shallow and
Funny.
pedantic.
what?
yo, whose man is this?
What?
It was a Family Guy reference. Don't mind me.
Man, you big wild out here, son.
I know, man.
Oh, really?
See how it's a thing? It's a
Target
thing.
while we're here.
Already done.
Track
It's a
them
thing.
down quickly.
Motherfuck! God damn it!
Just
I
like,
know,
just
I'm
like
sad about it too.
some black people are really creative. Kind of like how they put holes in front of everything. Like, that man got a whole baby. What the fuck? And I got a whole job out.
Baby look like.
I got a whole job out here.
Okay, well that one makes sense.
Okay. Man, I got a
Because you have a
whole
part-time
map.
job.
I mean, yeah, but man, you think too hard about this shit.
It's not thinking hard. I mean, that's just.
Man, I got a whole car. Like, okay, you got. I don't know what the half a car looks like, but
Excellent work.
I mean, is it the same as like using brick as a noun and adjective for?
hold up, now brick makes sense, all right. Hold up,
Oh,
hold up now. Kind of like Sun. Could you imagine if somebody came after us for saying Sun?
I mean, sun isn't replacing words. It's just saying something. Like, you're using brick to, like, it's mad brick outside. Is it cold?
And
Is
it
it
makes
hot?
perfect sense.
I will
It
sit
makes
here for a
perfect-
smooth 5 minutes wondering, the fuck
It's whatever.
is it cold?
whatever-
Is it hot? Is niggas
It's
dying?
whatever it
Like-
needs to be at the time. Son.
But
It's
I-
whatever measurement.
Oh,
It's whatever measurement of unit you need it to be. It's mad brick. What does that even mean, man? You know?
I don't like this. I really
How
don't.
long we been here? A brick. How hot outside is it? A brick. Is it cold? Yeah, it's brick outside. How much you got? A brick.
What do you mean? Okay, fine. So brick
that's
is
a
just a
brick
number now?
Brick is whatever you need it to be.
We call it a sentence enhancer.
Wow.
I thought that was sun. Brick is not a sentence
No,
enhancer.
no.
I got it.
Thank you.
I just didn't like it.
You
This
don't have to
guy.
like it.
You one of those sentence
Only matters if you got it.
Crabs is and they had a fucking dolphin noise. Rest in peace, Steven Hillenberg. He will be missed. Okay, so on that note, we can go ahead and conclude this one. We're gonna go ahead and sign off because I'm getting tired of watching this nigga play wave after wave of these niggas. I'm getting real sick of looking at shit.
Alright. I hate nasty, but okay.
Oh, this is the IMO Podcast signing off. All right, everybody get the fuck off our channel right now. Let's go.
Peace
Like,
out.
share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.